Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is a short tutorial explicitly aimed at keyboard Bayonetta players, so if you use a controller you can skip this video. However, if you're a keyboard menace like I am, then this video is perfect for you. I myself play on keyboard with WASD and IJKL controls for the movement and buttons, with the spacebar as my lock-on, similar to the default setup for the DMC3 Special Edition PC port when it first came. This was when everyone was forced to play with keyboards since the PC port was shit and it was a pain in the ass to set up gamepad support or fix support issues in general. However, quite a good amount still play games like DMC with a keyboard, and Bayonetta is no exception. To some surprise, it plays perfectly with a keyboard. I dare even say I like it more than a controller. However, I know there is a glaring issue with doing directional inputs on keyboard for some of these games, and turns away people from using a keyboard, especially in Bayonetta when there are dial inputs. Most see it as the easy route of just using a controller and playing since it has a stick instead of keys. However, it is perfectly possible to perform these exact inputs the same way as you can on a controller. So today, I want to show some tips on how to smoothly perform these inputs on a keyboard just like you can on a controller. So, starting off, moves like the bullet climax, Saifung roundabout, or the Durga spin require dial inputs. These are all perfectly possible to do on a keyboard with fast inputs. What you want to do is first, put your finger on the W key. In my case, my middle finger, since it is what is normally used to move with the W key. Then, while your middle finger is still on the W key, press the D key with your primary finger. Shortly right after, you want to move to the S key. Take your middle finger off of the W key and slide it down to press S when you move to it. Then as you move to the A key, use your ring finger to press the A key. Then after, you want to slide your middle finger right back up and press the W key again, and then press either kick or punch, depending on the weapon you want to use this with, and it may work. Of course, you have to do this technique really precisely and fast. It takes some practice, but after a while, you should start to get the hang of it. As you can see, I can do it pretty moderately fast. Of course, the more you do it, the more easier you'll be able to execute it without moving around so much. Usually with keyboard, I hear some people say, keyboards are not meant for these kinds of games. It's a controller game. And while they may be right, it is perfectly fine to pull off just like you can with a controller on a keyboard, and combo just fine. That's all. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps.